Yo, what is going on? You're checking out QGenHQ. My name is Chris. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a bit different. This is a rant video that I did not plan on doing. I was kind of reviewing the new FinalMouse UltralightX, and I decided to not go through with the full review on this. I'm just going to give you a rant about what I think of this mouse. So take it or leave it. Now, this might be a little controversial. I get it, but this isn't really new for me if you've been a fan of the channel from a very long time ago. I'm gonna go ahead and just speak on what I think of this new UltralightX. Now, I'm gonna start with I don't love it, but I don't hate it. So don't get that twisted in any which way. I'm not gonna sit here and bash this mouse because it is a well-performing mouse. It just has some issues, and a lot of that kind of resides with how premium it feels and the price point that they're asking. So let's go ahead and start with the mouse itself. Obviously, the mouse looks really mean looking, in my opinion. This is a very cool looking mouse, and FinalMouse is known to deliver some really awesome aesthetically looking mice. That's nothing new from when it comes to FinalMouse. So I was really happy when I saw the design. Awesome, insta cop, we got it. Now they're asking almost 200 bucks for the mouse, right? Mouse comes in. Now, I know the shell is different here. We're used to a magnesium shell they've been dropping on their more premium mice. This one here is a, I believe it's a carbon fiber shell design here. So with that being said, the actual mouse itself just doesn't feel premium. I can actually squeeze the sides here pretty decently, and there's a lot of flex in the side of the mouse. The butt of the mouse, I'm pretty sure if I push hard enough, I could actually puncture the back of the mouse. Now, I know a lot of people out there might be like, well, I'm not squeezing my mouse. I'm not doing... Trust me, when you're playing games for a while, you might slam the mouse down. You might be squeezing it. You really don't know. Over time, when something is that flexible, it's very easy to damage that product. My biggest complaint with my copy is actually the back end here, where the butt meets the top of the shell. On the right side of the mouse, it's lifting up. I hope I can show that on camera, but the right side of my mouse, the top shell is lifting off compared to the left side. It's not super flush, and I'm pretty sure with enough use, eventually the top of my shell is going to detach from the bottom base of my mouse. Now, that could just be my issue that I got. It could be a QC issue that we don't know about yet. I'm not going to say it is. Am I going to go through QC issues with FinalMouse? Probably not. It's a lot of work. I don't want to do that. But maybe, I don't know. Now, the scroll wheel itself, usually with other FinalMouse issues, it's not a straight scroll wheel. They've had issues where it's not 100% centered. This mouse is centered. Mine is money. It is centered, but the scroll wheel itself just kind of feels plasticky and just not super premium like we've seen on other FinalMouse. I'm not the biggest fan of the scroll wheel with this. The buttons, I'm not having any double clicking, no issues so far. I have had problems in the past with other FinalMouse where if you were clicking too far to the scroll wheel on the mouse, it might cause that to click. So far with this, I'm not having any issues with the clicking. It feels good in hand. It doesn't feel like it's uncomfortable. The design overall is good. The 3 and 4 buttons are easy to access, and I hit them no issues there as well. I don't know how well these buttons will last over time because of the shell flexibility, so I don't really know where that's gonna go. But honestly, they've pitched this as a more premium mouse. Now, it says on their website, I believe it's like 29 grams. I believe that's kind of a marketing ploy. They're probably talking about the small, because this mouse is available in 3 different sizes, which is small, medium, and large. You were only able to get the medium at the time. So mine comes in at, I believe, 34 grams, which is not 29 grams like they said. 34 grams though, I'm still okay with it. I don't really personally want a super insanely light mouse. I like the mid 30s to like low 40s, max like 50 grams is where I'm comfortable with a mouse. So 29 grams though is a lie. This is not a 29 gram mouse. Now the actual their website they have going on here, where you can go on and basically change your bounce time, your firmware updates. I really love that idea, but I believe other companies will obviously probably pick that up. And in fact, I think I know 2 companies already working on that themselves. So that probably will be the new standard when it comes to upgrading your mouse or changing your DPI, your bounce time, all that stuff. I like that. That's cool. That's easy to do. I don't download anything. It's just 1, 2, 3, go to the website, change what I want to change. The puck itself, I think, is really cool. The wireless puck here, I think, is awesome because you could change the color to be just straight white on the FinalMouse logo, or you could change it to be like a battery indicator, which I think is awesome. The actual mouse, though, overall, I just think that they're asking too much money for what they're actually delivering when you get the actual mouse in hand. It just doesn't feel like a premium FinalMouse that we're all kind of used to in the past. Those magnesium shells, those, you know, just super durable mice. This just kind of feels like I could really break it. I'm gonna kind of say this is a mid mouse from FinalMouse. Now, if they were to drop the price point down to like 120, go for it. I mean, I know you're paying that FinalMouse juice. Like, I don't, as a company, I understand why they're going to charge the money they're charging. They know they're going to make their sales. But, you know, as a consumer, if you would ask me, I consume tech and I review tech here all the time. I could not recommend this mouse to somebody. There's literally 10 of the mice that I could recommend at a cheaper price point that will probably perform just as good, if not better than this mouse, and feel better while doing so. So again, I'm not destroying it. I don't absolutely hate it. Oh, one more thing. This here, this is their 3M grip tape. Now, if you guys remember my cape down video, I wasn't a fan of the foam composites at all. This isn't on that same level. I'm a fan of grip tape, and I think it's good to have some grip tape if you want to, you know, put that on your mouse to help you perform, you know, in game. That's great. This grip tape, though, doesn't really feel super grippy. It's kind of smooth. So I feel like this is more an aesthetic thing as well, to maybe hide the side panels when it comes to those honeycombs. But just with how thin this tape is, you're going to start to see the, you know, honeycomb design behind it. It's not going to be super flush. And eventually 3M tape does wear off. This stuff will have to be replaced, and you will have to go back to FinalMouse to purchase, you know, another set of these grip tapes if this is what you want to use, because it has to match the design of the mouse shell. So it's take it or leave it for me when it comes to the grip tape. But the mouse itself, performance so far, it feels good in hand. Side buttons 3 and 4, no issues. The buttons aren't having any issues as of right now. The mouse shell itself just feels flimsy and easily just breakable. In the back of my mouse is already detaching. It could just be mine though, so don't hold this to an absolute standard of what they might have. I haven't seen other people's copies yet, so keep that in mind. Scroll wheel could be better. And again, that price point is just too much for a mouse, what you're getting right now from FinalMouse. So that's my take on it. Let me know though down below in the comments what you guys think of this ULX. How many of you guys have picked it up or plan on picking it up? And if you like these type of videos, let me know. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you're new here. Definitely smash the like button if you like the video. And that's it for me. Most importantly, you guys stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.